Hey Sagittarius, this is Suzanne at Sunny Forest Tarot. How are you? So February 2019, focusing on love. I'm going to start with 3 shuffles. The decks are already pre-shuffled. Two. All right. 3. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one energy here, and you can decide which energy is yours, okay? So the first energy that I have is the Empress, 6 of Pentacles, which has been coming out in a lot of readings, and the Ace of Swords. Whoops. Okay. And then for the second energy, we've got Strength, Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords. Okay. All right, so looking at the first energy here, the Empress. So this is somebody that's seen as the ideal, nurturing woman, who is very nurturing, very loving, just, very confident in what she knows. In this particular deck, the hawk that is hovering over her head, I feel like that is something that is representing a strong intuition for this particular Empress. The 6 of Pentacles is the giving and receiving balance, and the Ace of Swords is really focusing on just clarity around a new idea or possibly a new relationship. It might be a certain breakthrough that you've had about a particular relationship, or about maybe how the give and take is going within a certain relationship. But I think that this Empress is very highly intuitive as to what's going on around this, and she or he, could be a he, is very intuitive about the giving and receiving in this relationship and whether or not it's correct. Down here in this energy, so we have, strength. There's really not a whole lot to expand on strength. It's an internal power that you have, or an external power for that matter. The Knight of Wands is somebody that's taking fast action towards really, a passion or a dream. There's a lot of energy around, this particular card. So it might be indicating that there's a lot of strength that goes into taking energy towards a particular person. The Eight of Swords is somebody that's typically feeling trapped or limited as far as their beliefs. And I want to get some additional clarification around this Ace of Swords and this Eight of Pentacles here. So let's do that. So first, on the Ace of Swords, we have, so we have the Moon. And then for the Eight of Swords, which is somebody that's trapped in their head, which is a little bit of a departure from the Strength and the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, So this might be a stubborn energy, and the moon always indicates that there's more going on than meets the eye. So there's some illusion here in this particular energy. So with the Ace of Swords and the moon, somebody is potentially holding back, is what I'm feeling. Somebody's holding back their truth, and they're not giving towards this relationship the way that they feel like they should be, or that they want to be. And I feel like you're being viewed, or this Empress is being viewed as, almost too good to be true. So there's something hidden here, and there's an imbalance potentially of giving and receiving. Somebody might have expressed their feelings openly, and somebody may not have yet. Okay, Sagittarius. That's what I'm seeing. So this for the Ace of Swords to be clarified by the moon, when the Ace of Swords means basically clarity and bringing your truth to the forefront, and the moon is basically illusion and lack of clarity. There is a truth that exists for somebody, and it might be you. It might be you. You know the truth. You know what you want. You know how you feel. But for whatever reason, you're not sharing that right now. Okay? Moving back down here, the Queen of Pentacles, I see this as a stubborn energy in this particular reading, which Queen of Pentacles absolutely can be. There might have been a generous nature down here initially, which turned into a stubborn energy with the illusion or the lack of clarity that's going on up here in this energy. If somebody isn't telling you the truth, and you feel like you feel like you know what's going on, you feel like you know how this person feels, and it takes all of your strength and all of your energy to take action and possibly express your truth towards this person, and they're being unclear, that's going to cause potentially a stubborn energy from this person. I get that. And ultimately, it can move you towards the Eight of Swords, just out of self-preservation, just out of the fact that, you're just, and keep in mind, this could be very ego-based, because you don't want to get your ego hurt again. It feels like this person might have hurt this person based on what we see here. This person knows what's right in their intuition, but they're not acting on it. They're holding on to whatever information they have. And it's creating illusion and a lack of clarity for this person. And so this person turns around and basically is being stubborn and not offering any more of their feelings and their heart to this person. When this type of thing happens, it causes stagnation between the two. So what ends up happening is there's a lack of communication, which we can see clearly in this reading. As far as this Knight of Wands goes, I think you had a day, this is what I'm seeing. You had a day where you were feeling particularly confident, and you went rushing in and you expressed probably truly how you felt from your heart. And this person might not have been prepared to hear that. And, whether they were prepared or not, they got that information, and, they know intuitively how they feel about it, but they're still choosing to stay in an elusive, illusionary state, basically. You know, not really giving you any validation on what you've shared with them. And that's causing you to feel or be in this Eight of Swords energy. Okay? So let's see what the romance angels have to say about this for each side. 1, 2 for Sagittarius in love. 3. All right, so for this energy up here, we have make the effort. For this energy down here, we have true love. All right, so up here, as I said earlier, this is somebody that is holding on to information, that is not taking any action. You know, there's an imbalance of giving and receiving between these people. The romance angels are saying, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this person is caught in their ego, okay? And they don't want to, they don't want to feel like a fool. They don't want to be seen as a fool. They don't want to, feel the energy that you might be feeling right now. And that's ego-based. And when they might have to go through a process where they have to realize that they have to come out of that ego state in order to make the effort that they should be making in this case, Sagittarius. Down here, with the strength and the offer that I think that you've made, maybe rushing in here, which may not have been received the way you thought it was going to, causing a stubborn energy, creating the stagnation between the two of you, and this Eight of Swords energy where you're feeling trapped in your head. And that's also an illusion, because you can get out of that anytime that you want. But this connection is based on true love. So this is the potential romance of a lifetime. But so many times what ends up happening between people, especially in a new phase of love, is that one or both get stuck in that ego state. And that causes that stagnation point. But what really needs to happen is some growth on both ends to get to this true love, point. It's definitely available to you, definitely available. But somebody needs to take that first step and make the effort to get to true love, because it's there for you. There's a lot of illusion. There's a lot of illusion going on here, a lot of ego, a lot of being, in our own head about it. We're making it worse than it needs to be, okay? But that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. So if this resonated with you, of course, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it did and you'd like a personal reading, please take a look at the description below as to how to find me to do that, and I would be happy to do that for you. And otherwise, I will invite you back next time, and thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.